I'm gonna jump from there. I'm gonna jump from there and Salat. I'm gonna jump from there and I'm gonna just keep going. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it, believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. You know, different sicknesses are getting worse. You know, like you had this Ebola scare, you had the meningitis scare. All right, which those are all set up through the government to scare people into getting vaccinations. That's like a Hollywood movie. Nobody ain't never really had no damn Ebola, man. You know. That's all to scare people to get that, man. You know, and if they did have Ebola, it's from the shot they gave them that said that it was supposed to get rid of it. You know, you remember they were saying 10,000, 12,000, this thousand, and Africa had it. Now all of a sudden everything's quiet because it was Hollywood, man. But plagues are gonna get worse, you know, mainly when all hell breaks loose, you know. It says as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth a son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. You know, like when a woman having contractions, her contractions don't slack, they get worse and worse. You know, that's the same thing with America. This place is gonna get worse and worse. The contractions are getting stronger and stronger. You know, it's about to pop. You know, that baby is about to come out. That destruction, you know, is about to come out of America, man. You know, this place is about to endure nothing but pure hell and suffering. All right, and a lot of these people gonna bug the hell out, man. You know. Cause hey man, when you watch, I forget what's that movie? When you watch certain movies that's based on like
the apocalypse.
Apocalyptic movies, they always show like a bunch of Edomites get together with swords and shit, and they dig it out to the end. That's not gonna happen, man. This ain't no movie, man. This is real life, you know. If something happened to you, it ain't gonna be no ambulance there to heal you, man. You get a broke arm, man, you gonna have to rock with that broke arm, man. If you get a broke knee, a broke leg, you gonna have to rock with that, man. You know? Those are the times we coming into, man, because, hey, it's gonna be like a jungle out in the streets of America. Because martial law is coming to America, all right? Whether people want to hear it or not, martial law is coming to America. The RFID chip, which is the radio, I forget.
Frequency
identification chip is coming, you know? It's coming to America, man. Because they're trying to make this a cashless society so that they can have control over everything, over everybody's assets, all right? Because just like now, if you own a business, like you got our dumbass people on the sign, so the Israelites, you know, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, that want to own a business in America. Well, you never own nothing in America, man. You always got to pay taxes. You always got to pay a mortgage. You don't own it. It's belonged to the government. You don't even own your own kids. That's why they get a social security card and a birth certificate. You think the banking elites have a social security card? Hell no. But anyway, getting back to the point, you know, things are gonna get worse. You know, those contractions are screaming louder and louder, you know, and it's about to pop. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. Because, hey, man, this is ultimately going to be a global collapse. But, hey, these people in America are so spoiled that America is going to be the worst place to be when that global collapse happens, man. A lot of these people can't even go 6 hours without eating, man. You know? A lot of these people can't even go without drinking, man. A lot of these people, in 8 hours, a lot of these people gonna bug out their damn minds, man. A lot of these people gonna bug out their minds, man. You know? And these people think it's a joke. You know, they keep hearing it. They're like, you know, oh, you know, screw those guys. You know, they've been talking like that since the 70s. But hey, man, we're coming into the times where prophecy is speaking. All right, and that's why we're out here saying the things that's going to happen before it happens. And that's simply what the word prophecy means, to say before. And then our woman asked us, where's our church? Well, this is the church. We're out here calling out to our people and condemning the other nations. So this is the church. Right? It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Oh, my people. You know, and when he said my people, he's talking about the Israelites, not these people. Hear my word, make you ready to battle. There's going to be a battle in these streets of America, man. It's going to be a race war in the streets of America. That's why there's so much racism now. They said racism is worse in America than it was in the 50s, man. You know? And you can see it, man. Because now people are openly racist, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. You know? Because the Lord is separating everybody. You know, separating everybody to go into his own. You know, like things are supposed to be. Because we're not supposed to be buddy-buddy with these heathens, man. Alright? With these devils. Alright? Because ultimately our people, they want to walk around being friends with the so-called white man, when the so-called white man oppress their ass. Alright? The so-called white man is the reason why the so-called Negro and Latino is at the bottom, living in the ghetto. But what do our people want to do? Our people want to be cool with the so-called white man. Alright? And that's why the Lord said prepare for battle, man. Alright? Because our people that don't get down with the program, they're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to be destroyed. Alright? Because a lot of our people don't want to hear that because they love the so-called white man. That's why they try to be like Esau. You know? Like you had that faggot ass musclehead nigga that passed by, covered his face. Hey man, that just show you how much of a fucking bitch a lot of men of our nation are, man. But hey man, that's why a lot of them need to be killed off. 2/3. And 2/3 will be killed off and die. Alright? Then you had that nasty nigga woman walk by with an Edomite. That bitch gonna be destroyed, man. You know? It says, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Yeah, because, hey, when those times come, we're not going to be sitting in one place. We're going to be on the move all the time, you know? Because, hey, during that time, you're not going to be able to sit up in your crib and chill, you know, do whatever you want to do. You're going to have to be on the move, man. Because they're going to be, mainly brothers in this truth. Because they're going to be looking for us, man. We're red listed. Well, blacklisted, whatever you call it.
Red.
You know? I believe they have red for kill, soon as you be seen, blue for moderate threat, and I believe yellow or green for yellow for least of a threat. They were saying in certain states, I believe it was North Carolina, they're starting to put colors on people's mailboxes or colors in front of people's houses on the cement. All right, but these people are stupid, man. They don't see stuff like that. They don't wonder. Their pineal gland is so messed up from the GMOs and the fluoride that their peanut brain can't even comprehend that something is wrong. All right, because basically the so-called white man uses fluoride and GMOs to break down the bodies of the people. And that's why a lot of these people can't even think straight, you know? Cause that's how all of it's set up, man. You know? But it says, "Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to battle, and those evils be even as pilgrim upon the earth." And a lot of these men gonna freeze up, man, in that day, man. It said that men shall be like women in that day, man. You know? A lot of these tough ass, you know, quote unquote niggas that's in the hood, they're gonna be some of the first ones that fold, man. You know? I'm gonna jump from there and go to 70. "For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." You know, uprising, you know, and that's what we up here for, you know. We're protesting against America for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know. And that uprising is gonna grow bigger and bigger, you know. You're gonna start seeing us out here more often, you know. And you already seeing us out here more often. You got Great Millstone on Saturdays, you know. Even though Nate's camp ain't teaching the truth, I believe you got those bozos that come out on Saturdays, you know. You got, I don't know, whatever that camp is on 42nd Street, they be out, I believe, on Saturdays, Fridays, or whatever. Then you got DTA, you know. You got Central Jersey. You got what's them other brothers named Columbus Circle Israelites. You got Columbus Circle Israelites. You got all these camps that's out, man. Because the word is gonna be pushed. You know, the 144,000 will wake up. All right, but 2/3 of our people gonna be destroyed. It says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none," talking about the so-called white man. You know, they're gonna be like madmen, sparing none. You know, they're not gonna spare babies. They're not gonna spare women. All right, they're not gonna spare little boys, little children, old people. They're gonna kill all. They're gonna have the order to kill, to destroy. You know, because that's what the so-called white man is about. It's about death and destruction. You know, and that's what he's gonna serve these people. You know, so hey, our people that's walking around trying to make it in this society, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Have fun, man. You know, have fun being a slave. You know, because if you on this sign and you haven't figured out yet that you are the prince of the power, you're an Israelite, and that the other nations are going into slavery under you, you know.
But I wouldn't have.
Because, hey, a lot of our people, man, you know, they try to get with these other nations and shit. Hey, in the kingdom, we going to have all the other nation women we want, you know? Most of the time, a lot of men of our nation, they get with an Edomite woman. It's a fucking rhinoceros, you know? Which still shows you they're at the bottom because they're getting the worst of the worst. But anyway, they're going to be like madmen, sparing none. All right, those martial law troops, all right? Mainly the UN, all right, and whatever other private organizations or agencies that America carried during the hour of martial law, all right? But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. You know, you got some brothers that die, man. You know, that get killed off, you know? But hey, man, ultimately that's a blessing, man. You know, to die for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's sake, you know? That's not a downside to that. That's a good thing, man. That's a blessing, you know? You'll be back in the heavens with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It said, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." Yeah, you know, and they is talking about the UN troops during the hour of martial law. They're gonna take away people's goods, you know. Like people got bunkers, you got modern day preppers. They're gonna run up in their crib and take their stuff, man. You know, they're gonna ravish their women. They're gonna kill children. You know,